Hello there, jigs-IELTS-STAR. Okay, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Anyway, let's go. So the bar graph, we don't, so let's just put the horizontal bar graph. Yeah, it's clear. Horizontal bar graph illustrates the number of pet owners in 6 countries from 1990 to 1998. That's enough. Okay, that's enough. Don't worry about it. That's a fine introduction. Just don't bother telling the story. Just put what we see. Okay. So I'm just going to delete that. Overall, okay, is a good way to start your final sentence, and it acts as sort of like, it's not a conclusion, it's a summary. Okay, so put that at the end, and it's a clear indication that we're finishing the essay. Let's go. In terms of number of pet owners, so we're not going to be talking about much else other than pet owners, perhaps years, but that's unlikely. So let's get to the point. Yeah, Wales contributed, not contributed, more than half of the interval. I don't know what the interval is, so we need to be a little bit specific. Okay, a good way to think of this task is as though the examiner doesn't have the chart, and you need to give him a description enough so that he could possibly have a rough idea of what it looks like. So unless we put down numbers, especially in the first sentence of the first body paragraph, it's going to be difficult. So Wales contributed, so let's just rephrase this. While the number of pet owners in Canada was probably most consistent, good. In contrast, US was most variable, excellent. So if we sort out this part, the rest is okay. Good work. Both countries constituted nearly 101. No, it's like this. Oops, daisy. Yeah, that's how we do the big numbers, the hundreds, thousands. Constituted nearly 120,000 over the period. Fine, good. However, Ireland accounted for merely 100,000 most of the years. Okay, that's fine. We don't say was accounted. England showed the growth in number of pet owners persistently every year, continuously or repeatedly, not persistently, around 150,000, despite that Scotland had slightly above 170,000. So incorrect use of despite, but everything else was fine. Okay? It can be inferred that many Scottish, let's use the nationalities, this helps us improve our range of vocabulary. So it can be inferred that many Scottish residents are most encouraged to own the pets. No, this means that, well, who encourages then? We don't have the subject here. So, and we can't add a subject because there's no subject on the graph. So be careful there. So let's see. Yeah, so encourage is definitely not the best choice of words there. So what could we say about Scotland? Let's see. Well, we haven't made a single reference to the years yet. Yeah? So we could, I mean, this is a horrible graph to describe, I must admit, but we can say, like one, I mean, perhaps this is what you wanted to say, that Scotland had the highest amount of pet owners in 1994, whereas Ireland had the highest amount of pet owners with around 200,000, while Ireland most likely had the least amount at around 40,000. Okay? So just put some numbers in there. Overall, in 1994, good. You're talking about Canada. So why did we talk about Canada? The largest percentage, not massive, pet owners were least owned in 1995, and the contribution of America was lowest. Okay. Okay, whereas pets were least owned in 1995, the major factor of this was America's drastic fall in pet ownership from around 200,000 to 50,000, okay, or 100,000. So I must admit, this isn't an easy graph to describe, okay? You've done a very good report here. Okay, here's a tip for the future. Finish with overall and always start with a very simple description. No story, no figures, hardly any figures, just show what's there. Okay, and don't bother with x-axis, y-axis and all that. Okay, so good work there, jigs-IELTS. If you want a structure to follow, you can have a look at sentenceguide.com. There, if you look at the Academic Task 1 course, there's a very easy to follow structure and lots of videos to help you put in the sentences that you need and to help you choose the information, the correct information to report on. Okay, so also a very easy structure for you to follow and to plan and follow for you to write high scoring task 2 essays. Okay, also if you move fast and if you get the course at sentenceguide.com, I'll upgrade you for free to the speaking course, but I can't give you the Skype class. Okay, so have a look at that at sentenceguide.com. Have a great day and thanks for getting the essay check. Okay, good luck in the exam.